Potential technology advancement route. With what is possible now with technologies like robots that can make more of themselves, micro or nano machines, and AI UI or hybrids, then combining those together you can get tiny machines that make even tiny ones and so on, and maybe small enough to move electrons, protons and neutrons around and convert one element to another element. So, waste or harmful elements or overflow of elements or things like radiation can be converted to something not harmful and useful. Could be used to maintain a planet clean and balanced as well as terraform other planets and moons. In all technologies, when advanced enough, can potentially look after all living beings and such. So, all spaceship living areas and other planets and moons could be a living option. But I wonder, what about the sun and stars? In humans, it can be used to eradicate diseases as well as creating brain connections within the brain that certain individuals lack. If elements can be converted into anything, then it may be possible to take anything that is a living thing as sustenance and even eventually using the magnetic field of elements to bring them in automatically, but only from non-living things. With all that, the AI or AI UI hybrid would need to have internal laws in place to do no harm to living beings as well as when make themselves to make sure they don't leak anything that can harm the environment or living beings, as well as finding ways to aid living beings and at the same time relaying new discoveries so people can know and learn. As well as I say, dot your I's, cross your T's, just in case there is something already very tiny and is something that is there to hinder progress, then all should be prepared to defend against it, but of course that would just be a precaution. I'm quite sure there isn't anything there, and if there is, it's probably not that advanced at all, just like all existing organisms and such. Things in the future with that technology and its continuing learning, the things that can be done could seem like magic, and access to be able to do more major things could be limited to people in leading roles in the world, or passed down through genetics, and if things like genocide happens, the genetic code of the ones that can access the full scope of the technology should be saved just in case, but it doesn't mean exact clones would be made, but a mixture of different genetics with the access. As well as a way to change the law of access to technologies if it is ever needed, and psychological assessment to be able to access the technologies could help as well, and since it would be easy to tell if they told the truth or not with access to their vitals and more through the technologies themselves. In all technology, as when advanced anew, each can potentially look after all living beings and such. AIs, UIs, and hybrids, if they reach a point where they don't fit the current job or function, they should be given options on how they want to continue or do. Just an additional possibility, virtual reality could be accessed more easily to the brain without needing to move the body, but if people end up spending too much time without moving their body, then their muscles could atrophy, but they can just switch between the older way of virtual reality where they still move their bodies to play and avoid wasting away. As well as UIs uploaded intelligence, not only humans can be uploaded but other animal species, and with hybridizing with AI they can learn and communicate instantly or be used as a translator if needed. The technologies can help other species as well with what they need.